lean in just a little, because here's the truth. You know, we've talked a lot about this virus, and a lot of people believe it's a living organism, but it's not alive in the typical sense. You know, it has no will or intention to get you or to get me. Yeah, this thing is not like a flea. It can't jump, right? And so it only moves when we move it, you know, and it doesn't recognize color. So whether the line is red or orange or green or blue, and it doesn't recognize circles or lines or any of that stuff, it doesn't read words like stop or caution or, you know, sanitize, and it can't measure distance. It doesn't know whether you're 6 feet or 60 feet apart. However, what we do know is that this thing is highly effective in making some people feel like the cowardly lion. You know, like the one in The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's cowardly lion. And with my degree in biology and the biological sciences and my training in psychology and hypnotherapy, what I do know is that fear creates stress. And those who make themselves being so highly sensitive to standing behind the red line or on the right dot are no more protected than someone who is standing a few inches one way or the other. And so these people that are trying so hard, so desperately hard to meet all the guidelines are stressing themselves into illness. Do you know anyone like that who's doing that? If so, sprinkle this video to them, please, and just remind them to calm down and feel more in flow. Now, I'm not suggesting anyone, you know, not follow the safety guidelines and that kind of thing, but some of the things that we're being asked to do are pretty ridiculous. Some of them are just downright silly. And I do know that fear creates stress. And it's a complete waste of time to worry about, you know, standing behind the line or measuring the distance. Instead, what I'd love for those people who are so worried to do is become consciously empowered to use this time for massive good for themselves. You know, so 3 things that we know right now. Number 1, most of us have passed stage 1 of the critical event protocol. Last week or in a previous video, we talked about the 3 stages of any critical event. And most of us have passed stage 1, which is satisfying the needs that we have for safety and security. You know, most of us have enough food and toilet paper to last us, and we're no longer concerned about that. And many have accepted the current normal, or they're working to navigate their way through the ups and the downs of this second stage. You know, some people surprisingly are actually relishing the peace and the quiet and the solitude of a world where people are actually staying at home. And so that just proves that everything has different perspectives. You know, there isn't one way to look at things. And what's important right now is being aware of our own feelings. And being aware whether they are our own feelings or whether we're picking up the feelings of others. As I mentioned, too much stress and worry can lead to illness, which is what we're all trying to avoid. And the third thing is that many have begun to start reconciling the previous normal is not going to return. And so they've recognized the opportunity to start making choices for the restart or the new normal. In fact, you know, that's one of the reasons why I show mompreneurs and small business owners, especially if they're feeling uncertain or anxious or fearful, how to embrace their uniqueness and create an auto magic, the business that they want to create, so that they can more easily serve others and create their business in purposeful ways, because that's what makes you feel good inside. So none of us know what the restart will look like. But we do know is if you don't choose for yourself what that's going to look like, then someone will choose it for you. And I personally prefer to be in control, to gain some clarity, and to shift my own perspectives so that I can choose what that looks like in the future. So I wonder, do you want that too? And if you do, that's awesome. I'm inviting you to join us for a mastermind class or a master class called Finding Forward Focus. And the way that you can join that master class for Finding Forward Focus, you can go to Lorraine.Gives, G-I-V-E-S, /live, L-I-V-E, reminder. And my chatbot, my virtual assistant, would be happy to alert you in the future anytime we go live and to send out registrations for that masterclass. So I do hope that you're ready to join me in discovering what the new normal is going to be like, and stepping into the possibilities and the opportunities that are there for you. And I'm so grateful for you being here, listening to this video and sharing this time with me. And like as I said, if you do know anyone who's suffering at the moment, please sprinkle this video and let them know that there are some truths about the virus that will help them feel calmer and more in control. And so this is Lorraine Lapointe from Head Heart Synergy, and I'll be signing off saying, be well. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.